Hi, it's saying that I'm live. I am going to hang around for a bit before I get started because I've got to do a live next week using a phone. So I'm going to see if right. Okay, so I do have one person watching. So if you could say hello. This is what I'm going to be. Well, not identical to this. We're going to. The background is more than what's on it. It's a bit sticky. I use some Ranger glaze. Perhaps I was supposed to wipe it off and I didn't. Just hanging around. Better. And don't look like anybody wants to watch me. Come on, somebody. Ah, I see people. Okay, I see people. I was late anyway. I thought I had all the time in the world, like I always do when I start talking or doing something else, and all of a sudden it's upon me. So I might not actually have everything here. If you're, oh, I've turned the comments off, that's why I can't see, or if I, no, I haven't. Can you say hello if you are here? So that I can see. You can see you're saying it's for people, but oh, hi Sally. I have one. A real life human being. Oh, and Linda, brilliant. Right, okay. So, as I said, it's going to be, well, as I said, I think I was here by myself at the time. This is more about the background than what I've put on it, but I am going to try out one of my brand new stamps to see how that goes. Yeah, and before I get started, I do have to tell you, because I want to, about my workshop coming up. Hi, I've got 2 Facebook users. I'm working with StreamYard. This is going in through StreamYard, so I can't actually see who you are unless you've given them permission, or you can sort of put your name after. Oh, you can't hear me. Can everybody else hear me? Is the sound okay for everyone else? Right, let me have a look. No, I'm on. Oh, that's okay then. Sally, it must be your end because everything's okay my end and Linda can hear you. Oh, hi Susan, lovely to have you here. Right, I'm going to get started now. Yeah, first of all, I'm just going to kick all my stuff around here. I'm going to tell you about the workshop. I know some of you have already signed up, and thank you for that. It's happening on a week tomorrow, Saturday the 26th and Sunday the 28th. We'll be making this book. The whole intention of the workshop is to sort of like have a bit of fun, and we're going to be making these backgrounds. Now you can stamp and do whatever you like on them. We will go through, hang on, coming in, bring this over. We will go through some of the stamping. You can use whatever stamps you like. These are just some that I had, and I will beforehand in the group, because it'll be done in an exclusive Facebook group. I will come into there, give you measurements, so you can prepare them, and then I will actually tell you if I've got if they're named stamps, I can tell you what stamps they are. Some of them I may actually have got out of magazines for free. As I say, it's all about having a bit of fun, taking our minds off what's going on in the world, heads down, all together, crafting and making the backgrounds for you to then decorate. Okay, so if you don't like black as well, we can always do one in white. There's nothing in there because I've only done the cover. Okay, so that's that. And if you want to sign up for that, it's at, there's the, I'll leave that there for the moment so you can see it. I'm going to go back to the comments now. Hi, Lucy. Said hi to Susan. Hi, Wendy. Right, lovely to have you all here, and I'm going to get started now. I had fun with this last night. I just got to remember how I did it, and you wouldn't believe it, but that's tissue paper. So what I'm using is one of these canvas boards. I bought a pack. Where are they? Just move this. I bought a pack from, oh, something's fallen here, it's annoying me. I've got it. I bought a pack of just canvas boards. They were pretty cheap. You might even say on here how much. These have come from the Works, but I don't know whether you've got them in perhaps dollar shops. Is it Walmart and places like that? So yeah, that's what I've got. So it's a small one. Great for practicing on. Let's put a bit of light on the subject. There you go. And I bought these tissues years and years ago, and I've only just sort of started using them, but you can use any tissue paper, and I thought because I got them, I will use them. So the next bit we need to do is get my mat. And you'll see that I've got all these, this is masking tape, and I thought, oh, I'll keep it on, so you're not using a lot of masking tape. So basically, I put that down. I'm going to do it this way this time. I've got two there. God, they're so thin. Two there. Just get it over the top nicely, says she. Yep. And then I'm going to, oops, peel off. Now this is just ordinary low-tack masking tape. I don't need it straight, but for some reason I'm trying to get it straight. Yeah, go straight up, right up to the edges with it. I think that's what I did last night. I thought it was cool that I could use them again. That's going to be no good. All about. That's going to be too much down there. Start again. Oh, it's shrift, but don't worry. It's easier to do it the other way round. It's much easier to do it the other way round. There. I thought this was a good idea as well. Just keep them on my mat and I can use them whenever until they sticky. Really runs out. Right. Okay. Oh, hi, Belinda. Hi, Helen. Thanks both for joining. Okay, so what did I do next? Yes, I've got some oxide, distress oxide, which I've had loads of different colours. Well, they're not new or anything, but I've had quite a few colours, so I'm trying to use them now. Actually, I only used a couple of colours last night. I want some greens. I think I'll have some greeny blue. I think that might do for now. Might have a bit of, let's put a bit of that yellow in there. I might use a bit of brown. Right, so I've got fossilized amber, mowed lawn, cracked pistachio, and peacock feathers. Now, I haven't got the foggiest idea with colours, so I just sort of go for it. Bit of yellow first. Yeah. Excuse me a minute. Oh, I've got a piece of paper. Since you know, I like to dab it on the side just to make sure that I haven't got too much. No, I haven't. And just gently, obviously because it's tissue paper. But with that being stuck down, it was much more resilient than I was expecting to be. I mean, last night I just went straight with the sky and the earth, sort of, and the ground. And I don't know what I'm doing today, but oh. Ooh. I must use this one a lot. I'm getting a lot out of it. Let's see that it is coming out. Let me put it over. There we go. Oh, hi Mary. Oh, sorry about that. Where did you, I had it in two places, didn't I? This group is normally where it originates from. So if in doubt, Mary, just come into this group, and if you refresh the page, I should pop up there. As I say, I've got a foggiest idea what I'm doing here. But we're just going to go with the flow. Look at that. I should have turned all those notifications off. Hoping for the best. It'll look lovely. I'd love to tell you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it this way, but that would mean I knew what I was doing, and I don't. I've sort of got an idea in my head, but I won't tell you what it is, because if it don't work out, then I'm going to look an idiot. Could be too green. It might not be. Let's put more there. Okay, so not a good way to clean them, is it? My hands. Okay, so what did I do next? I know what I did next. Next comes the brushos. Yay! Now, I thought it was just all going to disintegrate, but I persevered, carried on. I think we need a bit of, oh, let me come back out. Right, got some purple, which the brushos I've just put into a little pot with some water, or I put the water in first like I'm supposed to, so it said, or somebody said. Put a little splattering of red on there. And what I'm going to do is take a fan brush. I'm going to do what I did last night. I'm going to take a fan brush and I'm going to bring it over here. And what I'm going to do, can you see this? I can't see if you can see. Yeah, you can just about see. I've got a piece of paper by here and it's caught under the leg. And I'm just going to tap it there a bit so that I don't get them really huge drips on here. I have put it in water, but I don't think I would have to. Right, let's have some purple. Oh, they've really come out, haven't they? They didn't last night. Perhaps red wasn't a good idea. Now you all think this is going to disintegrate, don't you? Green. Now that shouldn't. Okay. Shouldn't really see much of that. And what other colour did I have? Blue. Because I could do a bit of yellow as well, couldn't I? I just swipe in this on some kitchen towel in between so that I can get more of the colour on here. I think that's the way it works. Let's put a bit more. Beautiful. Right, is that enough splotches? I need some more. Quite fun, this. Quite therapeutic. And do I need some yellow? Yeah, I do. Because I can. Of course, I need yellow. If I go left or black, I don't need black, do I? Actually, because I was going for a darker. I was going for the darker colours. This was supposed to be dark when I started out. Oh dear. Right. I'm going to try out some black. Let's see how dark it is. It's black, is it? It doesn't look black. Nah, that's alright. I'll put it around the corners. Nah, you can't see it. It was fine. Right, that's much more than I put on last night, so it's going to be soaking wet. But don't worry. If I don't put these in here, they're going to spill out somewhere. Right. Down. Now I need to take my dryer and I'm going on the very, very slow thing. Now it's going to make a bit of a noise because that's a bit wet there. Let me dab it a bit. So we don't need it too wet because it'll all break. I bet it won't work today. I bet it'll all break up. I got the heat tool really far up because I don't want to actually burn the paper. And it's supposed to be on the slower one, which is much too slow for me. No. I just need it dry enough to sort of pick up and handle. Okay. Oops. Just breaking the show here. I'm just actually trying to look on my iPad because no, it's not good. No. Sorry about that. I was saying at the beginning, I went to a live on Monday that I can't do through StreamYard because it's in a different group. And I can't stream to anybody's group other than my own. So I've got to use a phone. I'm trying to see the comments. I've got the iPad by the side of me, trying to see if I can use that to pick up comments, but no. So I have to do what I always do, just wing it. You see that it does actually come up quite easy, this tape, if you're a little bit gentle. Sorry about all these dingings. I meant to turn off the Facebook notifications. Now this is the hardest one to do because all the others are now up. That's what I found yesterday. But if you pair it, some of it don't matter. Okay. So what I'm going to do is lift that off there. Oh look, we've already got some. This didn't happen yesterday. And I don't particularly want white showing through. So what I'm going to do is sort of mirror that around here. Oh. If I can find what I was using. Yellow first. Just so that you can see it a little bit behind where I'm going. God, this stuff don't have sting, don't it? This distressing. I think I'd be using paints for the day. Just a little bit of the colours. They don't have to be in the exact position. I've broken this one now. Where do we go next? We went with a bit of blue. All this is for really is because I don't want it stark white showing through. Otherwise you don't see all those nice colours. And some green. Some green and come on. I've lost one. Here's one. And while I'm doing this, that paper will dry. Last bit. Otherwise, where the brush hose have been, there will be like, well, it's water where the brush hole and water. Didn't really want all that, did I? But never mind, it's there now. Where the brush hose have been, leaves there sort of, it's made it transparent a bit. The paper is taking it back down. Right, that's fine. don't like getting messy. Okay, everybody okay so far? Yes, I don't see any complaints, so that's good. And no questions. Right, so you should notice a bit of a, well, difference. You would notice a bit of difference if I had them both side by side, but by putting that down, that is going to, because you've got some yellow showing through there, that's going to make it look good, trust me. Right, next thing's Mod Podge or gel medium. I've never used gel medium. I'm going to have to get some and see what the properties, well, I might be in posh here, to see what the difference is and whether it does make a difference to using that or Mod Brush. To using Mod Podge or gel medium. So once I get some, I'll let you know. So we're going to put some down on here, obviously to stick the tissue paper down. Now I'm going to do it in 2 halves. I just remembered, because I've watched somebody do it and it looked easier to stick down. So I'm just going to try and get it at the edge. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't go on flat, because you're going to have a lot of, it'll give it quite a bit of texture if it doesn't go on flat. But you do need it to cover the edges, really. Well, no you don't. No we don't, because we can fix that after. You're all very quiet. You're either watching or going to sleep. They have that effect on people. Is this in the way? Click so I can see what you can see. Just checking if it's back to front or not, which way I'm going. Yeah, I just like to see what you can see. Okay, so we get to there, and this is literally what I done yesterday when I got up there. Now what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of glue on here. No, I'm not. No, I found yesterday was easier not to. I'm just going to, all you need to do is just fold it over, and then I'm going to get one of these great crafting tools called a nail file or emery board or whatever you'd like to call them. And yeah, go down, because I was going this way some of the time last night and it wasn't working. So just going down, a little bit wet. And it worked much better last night. That's coming. Perhaps it was a different nail file than I had. There we are. It's it falling off now. Yeah, there we go. I mean, another way, obviously, is you could wet it, but it's not going to give you the finish that this is. Yeah, it's a bit wet down here, which is why it's sort of not coming off as well as it could or should. If you let it dry a little bit more than I have, then it will actually work better. Or you've got a sharper nail file. Probably saying she's not put me through that again. I'm not scraping off things off the side. There we are, that's much better. How quickly you come off, it's dry around you. Yeah. Nice. Perhaps I should have had one I prepared earlier, but no, it wouldn't be the same because you obviously can't get them the same. So there we go. Now I can't remember if I put Mod Podge on top of that. It's a bit wet at the moment. Because we can now do what we want to do. Yeah, I'm going to try it a little bit more. We can put Mod Podge on there, and I think what I did was put it in parts that I thought sort of was wetting. If it was getting, if the tissue paper was getting too wet, then I would put a bit more of that on. And as I said earlier to those, if you were here at the beginning, I did use some glaze. It was a bit sticky, and that was because I hadn't sort of wiped it after. Belinda, you're watching with bated breath. It's going to go wrong. It's going to go wrong here. You've seen it first. Oh, Sally's playing. That's fine now. Right. So basically, that is that. So what I'm going to do now is I was going to use a new stamp, but if I do that, then I can't show you how I did the arch, can I? Perhaps I'll do it this way and I'll leave my new stamp till again. I think I might use this one for this. So what I did, if I can remember, is I've got a die. I've got a die that's an arch. Now, it obviously you don't have to have an arch, it's just the concept. So what I did, I mean, I've got leaves as well if I wanted to use them. So I kept the outside thingy, and no, I didn't like the arch very much. I should have done it with a lighter colour and a darker colour. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I would need to put some Mod Podge in here first, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go like this. Shall I do some orange and then come in with some pink because it's a totally different colour. And I'm going to do this ever so lightly so that I can, what am I looking for? Put over. I don't want it too dark. Do you see that? No. I need to move over a bit, don't I? Okay. Should have done the hills first. I didn't yesterday. And I'm just twisting this. Too much. And then come out very well. Because it's sort of paper or card to go. It's going to distort the edges if I faff about too much with it. I mean, you could take forever trying to sort of get it right, but I don't have forever. And I'm sure you don't either. Right. So we can actually, can you see the arch? Comes off a little bit by there. Let's see if I can get it back. It comes off by there because I didn't do any. It doesn't have to be identical because now while I'm there, what I'm going to do is put this arch back in like so, and I'm going to find my pink. Now I'm going to go for fired brick so that I can actually see it. The yellow yesterday didn't work, so I need I don't know if you can hear all that dinging. If you can, I apologise. Not normally this popular, but I'm in a chat group at the moment. We're sorting things out for some lives. Like you do, you have a long conversation, and that's what all the dinging is. I didn't want to turn it off because I might miss it and people think I'm rude. Not only that, when you go back, you've lost that. You can't see the threads. You don't know what anybody's on about. Right. Now these didn't come out too well yesterday, and I went over them with a pen. So I mean, you didn't have to do this. Up to you if you want to draw things in yourself. In fact, you don't have to do an arch, do you? This is just a concept, Teresa or Terry. I'm telling myself off, so I call myself Teresa. Oh, that's funny. Right. Oh, gee, I quite love that. Now, with the one I did yesterday, if I knew where it was. Oh, I'm sitting here all day. My neck's gone. No, I don't know where it's gone now. I drew around it. I've gone over the edge there. Be careful you don't go over the edge of your thing, which is what I've just done. Okay, so I think I'm going to have, that's more like a wedding one, isn't it? I'm going to have my fairy by there. Giving your stamps. As I said, I could probably, oh, yeah, I'm going to do that later. Right, what shall I use? I don't want black, or shall I go with this nice bluish one? Or shall I go with Maria's favourite, Chianti? Oh, next choice. Go with that one. Right, now because of the ripples or the texture in there, the fairy you might not get the whole thing. But what I did was, I don't know if I like that colour. Don't it now. I like the colour, but I don't know if it's going to be a bit wishy-washy on there. Well, I don't know. So what I did was I coloured a bit in with a pen. I don't think I've got a pen this colour though, so it's going to be a bit difficult. Just make sure, because I know where it doesn't always, or it didn't come out. I'll stamp my arm. Right. I'm going to put it off a bit. It's not going to stamp well because I can see the bit that's not going to. With all this, it's not going to, I can see. Yeah. But that's, you see the little bits there that haven't. And that's because of the texture in the paper. But actually, looking at it closely, she looks like she's got like a dress. It looks like folds in a dress, which looks quite nice actually. Because I could go in with a pen after and perhaps either with what they call like a metallic one or a sparkly one or something like that. I could go in with that after around her dress. So I don't know if you can see that properly. Let me just bring it in a bit. Can you see by there? It looks as if she's got folds in her dress, which actually makes it look quite nice, I think. Let's come out a bit. Right, next. I can't believe how long I've kept all these stamps in their packets. Doing really well. So, as I said, I'm going to try this on here, that way, and then I can come down that way. So, that's going that way. I need it that way. Now, should I do, I haven't got a dark green. I know what I'll do. I got some First Fine Clear. Now, if this, whether this is going to work or not, I don't know. But I'm going to get a bit of a sponge rather than use my things. Choose one of these things. So I'm just taking quite a bit off. I should have a section so you can see. Okay. I was looking for this kind of stencil, but hence me thinking, oh, why don't I do it this way? Because you say you can use the dies as stencils, but oh, the thought of getting them all messed up with ink all over them horrifies me. And I haven't even got OCD, but it horrifies me. Didn't come up quite right there. Now we need a bit more by there. Ooh. Ooh. Exciting. Right. Now let's go this way with that one. So, yeah. Just to make sure it's up the right way. Well, this was worth it for me. I like it. In fact, I prefer this one to last night's. Last night's was too overdone, I thought. Okay. Oh, and look at that one. That one's even better. It's crisper. I wonder if I can go over this one. This isn't going to make it crisper, is it? Stu? I told my mother that I was doing a demonstration. What's wrong with her?
Your call can't be.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, she's put me off now. I can hear what I'm going to say to her when I phone her. Oh, I'm not doing it now. Right, so I suppose I could do a few more down here rather than faff, couldn't I? I shouldn't shout. She's trying to. I can hear Stuart talking to her. She's trying to buy us a takeaway pizza liver. I'm still going to shout at her. I am going to shout to tell her off. I'm enjoying this. Now this is sort of like my workshop's going to be. We're going to really enjoy it. And if you're doing a workshop, you do need a toilet roll, empty toilet roll holder. It's compulsory. Oh wow, what do you think? I'm liking that. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some gelatos. I'm pretty sure this is what I did last night. Just thought I'd throw everything at it. Right, so we've got, I want some green, I want darker green than that. Yeah, have that one. And we'll do the rip the paper trick. So basically what I'm going to do with these is just go along the top a little bit. Let's bring it off a little bit. I'm not sure if I did use these last night, but I have now. And then I get a baby wipe and I'm going to drag it down. Now this is putting more water onto that, so it does need, you do need to be a bit careful with it. And if you can see that it's sort of taking it away, then just put a little bit of Mod Podge on there. This baby wipe is really, really wet. I'm wondering if I could go in with a little brush. Just dipping it into the baby wipe. Or you can put it in water, but I find water will, it makes the colour too, what's it called, vibrant. And I'm not actually looking for anything that vibrant, to be honest. Yeah, I need to go up a bit. She looks as if she's floating. Can you see how much I put on it? Oh yeah, you can a little bit. Did I use the wrong one then? Oh no, that's her feet. Oh, blooming heck. In a little bit. You need to catch the feet so that she is sort of on there. And I'm just sort of lightly going around, which is, I think I've done that a bit too much, but where's my brush? And dip it into the baby wipe and then just bring it down a bit. That's it. Okay, so switch down. There we go. Okay. And I did then add a tiny bit of browning just a little bit here and there. To use my finger this time. Now, if you haven't used gelatos, once they're dry, they're dry. So you can't sort of, unlike watercolors and things like that, they're a little bit like distress crayons. That would be what you would compare it with. Let me just have a look at what you can see. Yeah. Okay, so it's made, what I wanted was a bit of an earthy feel to it, which I think we've got. I'm not sure if those branches should come down there a bit more, but yeah, they probably should, but I think you get the gist. Now, what I can see there is like we could actually put like a fairy circle there, if you know what I mean. So I could, because it's got the yellow in there already. So what I can do, I think, is I'm going to, what did I use? I think I used a bit of everything last night. So let's do this with some, yeah. I'm going to stick with the gelatos. And I'm going for a bit of orange. Now I'm scaredy. I know what I did. So I'm using everything today. I got my Inktense pencils out. Now I was saying about the gelatos, there's lots you can do with them, and I will try and use them more in the demo, so you can have a look. Now doing Inktense, they are what they say. They are very intense when you add water to them. Yeah, and I'll show you these things really. Okay, so we've got now that's only light. Get a brush. These are my old brushes, and this is in watercolor paper, mind. And that was very light. Just come down. I prefer them to watercolor for doing sort of things like this that you want it a little bit brighter. Now, if I were to do it hard, well, that's not even hard. See how vibrant it is? Push that thing again. So that's them, and show you the gelatos. Get an orange. Now with the gelatos, you can move it around with your fingers and smudge it, or you can use water. Should have just done it straight like that. See it move around. Or as I did earlier, you can do it with a baby wipe. The other thing with the gelatos is you can also, I've gone away, you can also scrape a little bit off, put them in with some water in a spray bottle and use them as a spray. There's quite a few bits and pieces you can do with them. I just find them fun, like when I'm playing. Playing. Now some of the gelatos actually came with this, and I thought, oh, it's just like a makeup thing, but it's not. It's hard. It's really, you can't sort of squeeze it. So anyway, I wasn't using that. What was I doing? I was using my Derwent pencils. Right. Just going to draw a faint line around there. Oops. And I'm not going over her wings. Very faint line. I was thinking, Linda, in California, you're up at an unearthly hour again, aren't you? And I'm just going to flick this out with a bit of water. Let this brush a bit. I probably needed a bit more than that. Now I've got the circle, I can sort of go around it a bit better. And then just pull it out. Worked yesterday. Here we go. Now we can also make that a little bit more yellow, and I'm going to do that with a bit of this. And then I'm going to get, I think I've got a red. Yes, I have. I'm just going to go around that circle then on the inside. Can't see that way. The orange didn't go very well by here either. And they will blend. You see. And obviously the red is a more vibrant colour. It's more pigmented than an orange. I think that's what I'm trying to say. That brush is too wide. That one's not. Oh, I need a nice brush. Should be a nice brush. Oh, I shouldn't use this. My best brushes. But if it's too much, just stick it out a bit. There we go. Anyway, you get the gist now, don't you? I could also put some, say, gel medium or Mod Podge on top of this, which means these would be sitting on top of it as opposed to sinking into the tissue. But it was the effect of it sinking in and mixing all around is what I actually wanted. So, yeah, I think that's okay. What do you think? And I think then what I'm going to do, I don't know if you want to, if I should be doing it in front of, well, you're here or not. I've got some line markers, line makers. I haven't used half of this stuff. And, oh, I've got a pink one. I wonder what that'll look like around the arch. Yeah. So where's my arch? Yeah. I did do it this way, didn't I? Yes, I did. There we are. You will go. I'm just going to this did take a long time last night, so I might just yeah, I won't do all this because you'll be bored. Actually, as long as you can see it, I don't know why I did all that last night, going round it, sort of making sure it was correct. What I like about these things as well is you can play with them for hours after. You can doodle, like you could go round every leaf. I might well do that after. especially when you want to escape from the world. Just sit here and go around these. I think I've been watching too much Bob Ross. Have anybody watched Bob Ross? I can't remember what channel it's on. He's on some nights at 7:30 just painting, and he's just such a soothing voice going just like that, and I found myself then sort of sounding the same. See, and then what I'll do, because it's made these now sort of too light, so I'll colour them in either with carry on with this, well, I'll have to now, won't I? Or I will do them with like Inktense or something. I think that's no, it's not what I wanted to do. I want to show you this. Let's get go with black. Should I be brave and go with black? Right, so let me come back out. Forgetting this. Oh, you've watched Bob Ross, have you, Sally? Yeah, he's lovely. California time for 6:30. Oh, I really do appreciate it, Linda. Thank you. So I'm just going to. I said it before. I don't know if I had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning for me. Right. What I did with this was got one of this thing that I just had. Goes it with these ones, was it? Yeah, and I just I still got purple on. Oh, it's not working today. Might have to come on top. I hope if you can hear that sound going off all the time, it's not annoying you as much as it is me. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Sorry. No, that end sort of wipes it off rather than puts it on. Do it with my fingers. I use the gelatos. I wanted to get the gelatos in as well. Not that I've done much with them. I mean, I've been doing much the same as you can with any old thing. Well, I mean any old thing with other things, but I just thought it's good to start using sort of like different things to see what they do. I don't know if that's making much of a difference to you. It's not to me. I liked it last night. I might have to. I just might have to do it with Distress Ink. Oh, that's better. Put more on it. Yeah, that's better. Put a bit more on it. Oops. That should be too black now. Yes, better. It's nice and creamy as well. Oops. Poor Eggers have had everything done to him, haven't they? Let's come in here a bit. There. I'm actually quite liking that. And pull it out. In. You can't see all the mess. So there you go. Oh, in the oh, it's gone, Effie, Sally. I didn't know that. Oh wow. Yeah, his videos are on YouTube, Bob Ross, but he's also on the television as well on one of the channels. Because Stuart found him and we've been watching him. Not obviously the same as the YouTube, but we've been watching him. Now, I could actually put some other types of stuff on here, like some, like flowers to build to give it a bit more three dimension. I could put some sparkly things in her wings, etc. And I can colour her wings in, which I may do later if I'm sort of looking for some doodling or something to do. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what channel it's on. I'll ask you after, and I'll message you so you can. It's one of these obscure channels. I don't think it's a paid one, but it's one like 4+90, something like that. You know what they do. Anyway, yeah, I'll message you after if I can find out which one it is. So that's me for this afternoon. Don't forget, if you want to, I've left that on all the way through, well, there you are. There's a link to the mini book workshop if you want to join us. And either way, I'll see you next Wednesday. Beginners next Wednesday. Beginners, and it'll be normal time of 11:30 as it stands at the moment. Okay, so have a nice weekend. I will be around. Thank you, Linda. And thanks for joining me. Thank you everybody for joining me. I've had a fun afternoon. Look, 20 to 4, time for tea nearly. And I'll see you next Wednesday. I will be in and around a group. Oh, as I said, I'm doing a live it's called Junk Journals and Mindful Mix Media Art group. So if anybody wants to have a look at that on Monday, then let me know and I can put a link in the group. I can't share from there to the group because it's their group. Not that they won't allow me, it's that Facebook wouldn't, with the settings and everything. I just can't do it. And I can't do StreamYard either, so it should be fun with a phone. Right, see you on Wednesday, live and in the group in between. Have a good weekend. Bye.